Okay. So we are going to be covering the first and second chapter of React, which I combined into one project. So for the majority of chapter 1, we just create the actual React project and then continue with the setup of the React project. And we'll be in the beginning, you just run the default app section that comes with when you install the React project. So you can see this is the default startup of a React project. And it's got some interesting functionalities that come along with it. Then the second part of part 1, the book wants us to add some more custom things to our index. And so you can see this, I just added a normal H1 heading, title test. So you can see now the test will be showing up in the project as well. And then moving on to chapter 2, the book wants us to start adding in our first components. So I created the products component as well as the chapters component. So if we go to our main one, you can see here's our products, and I call the second one JSX functions because this is where we will start using function. So as you go into the products, you can see it's just very simply returning a div with two H2 headings. You can see them there. And then for the bit more complicated component JSX functions, as you can see here, we import React and we start using our first React functions. So here we have the format name. It's going to take in the name of the user, and it's going to return the user's name plus the user's last name. And then I have the function called JSX function. So here we will be building up the user object. So you can see here's the first name, which it will use here. Here's the last name, which we'll use here. This is a website that will take images and randomly generate them. I'll put this into the URL, which it also sources from the object here. I have a books array that I set up here. And what this is going to do is it's going to make this list books equal to a bunch of list items that have these values of the books as children, which we will then use to put into this unordered list, if effectively inserting these list items into an unordered list. So go here, you can see it says hello plus the name and surname of the person that we put into the object, plus a random image that it will generate each time. And we also have this books to read. So this will be looping out of the array, and it's going to be put into as list items in an unordered list, as you can see. So this concludes chapter 1 and 2 of React Books.